Okay, welcome to Twist the Throttle Tuesdays, Throttle Twister Tuesdays. I don't know, Taco Tuesdays, whatever you want to call it, Tuesdays. I'm taking the bike out for a ride, have a few errands to run today. Let me introduce you to, this is my 2012 Harley Davidson Iron 883. Nothing special, nothing fancy about it. I did get some Dunlop, I think it was 404 wheels for it, because it needed wheels when I bought it. I'm the third owner of this bike. I did add a Saddlemen Dominator seat to it, so I wanted something with a little bit more of a ridge. I did have a low profile seat on here, which I did like, but I felt as I ripped the throttle, I would slide off the back a little bit, and we can't have that. So I'm using a GoPro Hero 10, and I have a Insta360 1X2, which my wife generously happened to buy me a pre-anniversary gift and got me the X3. It is a step up. It's not the new one. Can't afford that one right now. So this will be my first YouTube major video. More than likely it's going to be raw footage. I'm not that big on editing yet. I'm working on it. I do have Adobe Premiere Pro I've been trying to tinker with. I do have other apps. I have iMovie and other stuff on there too. So I'm working my way through it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Help me build the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. Any suggestions? Great. You know, don't beat me up too much. I'm rather new at this. I do have a lot of just quick reels posted just to kind of get the channel going. The channel is Nevermore Moto. This is fondly known as the Raven. You can call me the Birdman. Let's get to it. So I do live on the South Shore of Long Island. Happen to live in Lindenhurst. So I'm just going to run to the bank. I got to run to the post office. Well, not the post office. I got to run to UPS, and I got to run to FedEx. So just come along for the ride. So like I said, I'm rather new at video editing, so I don't even know how I'm gonna splice the 360 and the GoPro video together. If I do it at all. I may just do the 360 reel as an AI edit, which I've done previously. So as I said, I'm from Long Island, the beautiful South Shore, and it's starting to get a little brisk here. I think it was like 54 degrees right now. So I'm not heavily dressed yet. I am wearing a thermal Henley, and I have a flannel on. It's a lightweight flannel. I do have two other jackets. I do have a Harley, you want to call it a riding jacket, more for like spring and fall weather, or spring summer weather, and then I have a Harley leather that I'll ride with eventually. I mean, I don't know how far I'll ride into the winter, because it gets cold up here. So a little bit about myself. I've only been riding since August of this year. I took the MSF course with Big Apple Motorcycle School. They operate out of Heckscher Park here on Long Island. So they had a they had a 5-hour e-course that you had to take prior to attending the classes. Then they had a 2-day on the motorcycle class where you got to learn the mechanics of the bike and how to operate and stop and so forth. They would only, you wouldn't get out of second gear. It's all slow maneuvers and stuff like that. So taking that class was definitely beneficial. If you can take an MSF course near you, I highly recommend it. Because if you don't know how to ride, you'll wind up in a hospital or in a box. And we don't want that. It looks bad for the community altogether. So we're taking the course. I did okay, not great, I did okay the day one. And then day two, I did a little better during the practice for the pre-test. And then as soon as they said, okay, it's time for scoring, everything I learned went out the window. I forgot how to control speed, friction zone, putting my foot down, not going fast enough, not stopping fast enough. So all points went against me, so I didn't get my waiver that day. I think it was the next day or the following day or the following week I went and bought the bike. Reason being is because I've been looking the past couple of years since I was able to get my wife on board in order to get the bike. Yes, when you're a couple, you do go along with each other, and you like to get the approval from your loved one